guys, welcome to my channel, Caitlin's Voice. Today I'm going to be making a video about tips on what to help your dog with anxiety, barking, just a dog video about different stuff. So yeah, let's get started. I got our dog Patches about maybe going on 2 months now. And the first thing we noticed is he has a little bit of separation anxiety. So we purchased this. It is a Thunder shirt. This one's medium. My dog is a black lab mixed with spaniel, so he's pretty small. And it just goes around his neck and his belly, and it's like basically like it's hugging, and it helps with barking too. It just helps with anxiety in general. Alright, so that is one. Two, I know this is stupid, but it's called Bark Off. It's as seen on TV. And oh yeah, a lot of these items you can get at PetSmart where I work. There's PetSmarts all over the place. So yeah, so this was only about $6, and oh yeah, I'll tell prices too about different things. And the Thunder jacket was like $40, but it's so worth it. Okay. The next thing, and I bet everyone in the world knows, a Kong. Kong. This thing is a godsend, let me tell you. What I do is I put peanut butter in it, and my hair is a wild mess right now. Okay, yeah, so we put peanut butter in it and freeze it because it lasts a lot longer. And we work during the day. Sometimes we're home. It just depends. But this keeps them preoccupied for a long time. The next one are, and Patches has obviously chewed these, but Bones. This is chocolate flavored. This is like his absolute favorite, and this is just regular scent. So I mean, Bones, and they range in price from $3 to a pack is about 10. And there's different types of Bones, so it just depends on what your dog likes. These are bone. They're like just a bone to some form of animal. I think a cow. But inside, if you can see, is peanut butter. But yeah, but you can get different ones with different flavors. Like you can get one with at my work we sell chicken flavor, we sell bacon and cheese flavor, and these bones last a long time. And the cool thing about these bones is they're hollow, so you can fill them with your own filling. So yeah. The next one, I cannot remember for the life of me the name of these, but they come with like a hole. And the first day we got it, Patches ate an entire thing of it. And obviously you can still see I put different treats in it because Patches is smart and tries to get them out. Actually, I'll pull a treat out and tell you what. This is a venison square. Those are like $4 at PetSmart. And these are neutral blueberry. And those last a while. And those are probably about $6 or so, something. It depends. And the last thing is Quit It. This I actually got, one of my coworkers gave it to me, so I got it for free. But it's $9.99, and it just so yeah. This just gets them if they're barking. Our problem is Patches like to chew. Our apartment looks like we just moved in, even though we've been here for going on a year now. But he chewed so much that we had to crate him, which I really don't mind crates, but just Patches didn't do too well with the crates. So he barks and barks and barks. So the remedies I would say for crating while barking is definitely the Thunder shirts and the Bark Off. I don't believe in shock collars. I just couldn't come to terms with putting that on my dog and having him shock, so I looked for a humane way. I was gonna try a vibration one that gives them a little this is like a vibrate, but I didn't end up buying it. So definitely the Bark Off and this. And you when putting a dog, I keep going back and forth. When putting a dog in a crate, you want them to get preoccupied. And Patches was in the beginning in our back bedroom. That's where he did the most barking. So now he's out in the living room with the TV on. He loves his Animal Planet. So yeah, I recommend putting it either radio in a room with a dog, just to keep them like contained, I guess, just so they can hear a little noise. Another thing about the Kong, if you can always put peanut butter. They also Kong, the brand Kong makes filling and treats that you can put in them. And they have different sizes. This is just for Patches because he's like a medium built dog. But they have small, they have puppy, they have a bunch of different stuff. But you can actually put food in here. If you take their food, like their dry food that you normally give them, and put it in water and let them get moist, and then stick them in here and put them in the freezer so they'll freeze, so that lasts a lot longer. And you can put peanut butter, you can put treats, you can put everything in this. So Patches gets all of these different things when he goes in his kennel. I also have different commands. Patches is actually in an intermediate class right now. I'm trying to get him to get a CGC so he can become a therapy dog. But there's different remedies and different things you can say. Like, we have different words for him to sit and stay. But I always tell him, Patches, I will be, like, this is how we broke him into the crate. Like, kind of like housebroken, but had him break into the crate. We say very firm. We say, Patches, I will be right back. And we went out of the door for 5 minutes and then came back in. And then what we did it again and put him back in the kennel. And with this, be very, very treat motivated. Very, very, very treat motivated. And then we did it again, but this time we left for 10 minutes and he didn't bark. The first time he went nuts and barked. What we also do is what I'm doing right now, recording. I record Patches because we do live in an apartment and I don't want him disturbing our neighbors with barking. So this is one of the remedies we do. We also put the thunder shirt on him, and we put we turn on the bark off on. And what the bark off does, when they bark, it sends a high pitch that only the dogs can hear. And we know it works because the first time we used it, he barked and then like knelt his head down like he heard it, and he hasn't barked since. This piece of hair is annoying the poop out of me. Sorry. Justin Bieber. Flip it. Anyways, so yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can tell you guys for a dog. Yeah, oh, I got one. Since it's winter, and people may or may not know, but their paws are very sensitive to the snow, and salt actually burns their feet. People don't know that. So I recommend getting Pet Safe salt. That we sell it at PetSmart. It's $18.99, or you can buy it at Walmart or Meijer's. If your dog doesn't like booties, we sell booties at PetSmart too. But it depends on the dog. Some dogs will do it, some dogs won't. My dog didn't do it. He kicked himself in the butt till they came off. So you can spray Pam on their feet, just like spray it on their paws, and take them outside and then bring them back and wipe it off with a baby wipe. That way it's like not on there. Or you can use bag balm that people use on cows' udders to keep them moisturized. And that's another thing you really want to do during winter is keep your dog's paws moisturized, because they can get really dry and crack, and it's really, really, really painful for the dog. And also wiping their paws off when they come in from outside, because salt can get stuck between their toes. Some people don't know that they actually have toes, like their paws separate like this. Like you can literally separate it, and keep their nails clipped during winter too. But yeah, that's pretty much all the different remedies and different things for the dogs that I know that I use personally and I have found to work. Also, if you have a problem with barking, you can always take pet training classes. They're all over the place. You can go online and find them, but my work does them. So yeah, this is just some things I picked up just working at PetSmart and just in general. But all the remedies I showed you and the different products I showed you are well worth buying and using. And I hope this video has helped some people with pet care. Thanks.